Major cities of Nigeria agog with street protests. Protesters demanding good governance. Abuja witnessed two groups, pro and anti-government protesters. Is the government, or has the government listened or heard what these protesters are talking about? The Vice President spokesperson, Mr. Laolu Akande, joins us on the telephone now. Many thanks, Mr. Akande, for joining us on the program. Some of these protesters marched towards the Aso Rock Villa. And what exactly is the response of government to some of the agitations of some of these Nigerians who took to the streets today?
So thank you very much, Shale. This morning at the meeting that the economic management team had with the private sector on the issue of having to consult on the economic recovery growth plan, the acting president clearly spoke directly to the protesters and made it very clear that we do understand, we hear you, and we hear you loud and clear. He assured Nigerians that not only is this government listening, following the development, but we also empathize and we feel the pains of the people. And he also assured that every day and night, the Buhari administration continues to work very hard on the issues. For instance, that only last week, the Federal Executive Council actually decided to set up a task force to look at the issue of rising food prices. And we have this recovery and growth plan that is being developed that we attack specific things that have been done and also bring up immediate things that we can do to bring some kind of succor to our people.
If I may quickly butt in here, just to treat some of the specifics of what the protesters are talking about, especially those who are the anti-government protesters, some of the issues they raised was justice, social justice, the issues of budgeting, the issues of the economy. Is there any direct action of government to the protesters' agitations as of today?
Okay, the line is not very clear. Can you repeat the question?
What I'm saying is that the protesters are clear about some of the agitations, social justice, the issue of budgeting, the issue of cutting down on the cost of governance, the issue of the economy, and the issue of the rising cost of living in Nigeria. As a government, as of today, immediately taking a specific action on some of the agitations of these protesters?
Well, yeah, very clearly. I just explained to you that last week at the Federal Council, the Council actually decided to form a quick task force to see what government can do immediately, right now, to bring down, the prices. What can we do, for instance, in terms of moving some of the produce that we have in places where there is bumper harvest to other places where where the prices are high. And as we are speaking right now, the report is being developed by the technical subgroup that will be reviewed tomorrow evening and will be presented to the Federal Executive Council on Wednesday. The truth of the matter, Shane, is that every day this administration is working very diligently, very hard, trying to look at the options. What can we do in the short term? What can we do in the medium term? And what can we do in the long term? And all of these options are being implemented and considered as we go. Very clearly, this is a government that feels the pain of the people. He himself said it, in a speech in October, that he himself has been a salary earner. So he understands, when the salary is not enough. So we do have leaders. We do have leaders who understand what is going on and who are committed to bringing support to the people.
Thank you so much, Mr. Laolu Akonde, the special assistant, senior special assistant to the Vice President on Media and Publicity. Many thanks for talking to us.